Hello guys, in this video I am going to talk about the CMP WordPress plugin which we use for creating coming soon pages and under construction pages on our website. Now I already have a basic video about this plugin in which we put a coming soon page on our website. But I have discovered some more cool features of this plugin which we will discuss in this video. For example, we can change the default theme, we can put a countdown on our website, and we can display the time after which our website will be live. We can also collect the emails of the visitors which are waiting for our website, and then we can notify them after our website goes live. We can also bypass a specific user. So for example, you are creating the website for your client and you want him to check the website, then you can create a special link for him and only he can visit that link and can see the website. So basically in this video you will learn almost everything about the CMP plugin. So let's start. And to use this plugin we will use this website. This is an example website that I use for the tutorial videos. So to get the plugin you will just need to log into the dashboard, and then you will have to go to the plugins and click add new, and we will install this plugin. So to install this, just click on search and search for CMP, and you will get this plugin. And this is the plugin that is CMP coming soon, and this is by Native Themes, and I have 1 million plus installation, and this is also compatible with the latest version of WordPress. So just install and activate this plugin, and once you activate the plugin you will see this message: thank you for installing CMP, and this is the CMP settings. You can go there, and you can also go to CMP settings and can click on CMP basic setup. So just click on this and you will be redirected to the customization page. Now as you can see, the CMP status here is disabled. You can enable this from here, or you can turn this on from here as well. So if you enable this, then as you can see its status is on, and you will get these three options. So for now we will put this on the whole website. If you want to put this on only a home page, you can select this. You can also put this on a specific page which we will see later in this video. And this is the CMP mode, so you can put a coming soon page or a maintenance mode. So you can see the difference here as well, and I will explain the difference later in this video as well. So let's enable this and save all changes. And now if you are logged in, then you will see no difference because you are developing the site and you will check the site time by time. This will not work for you. So if you want to check this, then you can open this in a cognitive window in which we are not logged in. So as you can see, we will see the website title and something is happening. So obviously we can change the background, the text, and this text as well. So let's check this out. If you scroll down, then as you can see these are some themes, and the current one is this one. And if you want to customize this one, then you can go to content, and this is the website title and this is the link. So if you want to change this, then you can write something here, for example this, and instead of the text you can also put a graphic logo. So for example, if I want to put an image here, so I can select a logo here. So let's choose a logo. And this is the subtitle, so we can change this as well, like this. And now click on save all changes. Now let's refresh this. Then as you can see, we have our logo and the text here is changed. If you want to change the background, then you can scroll down, and here you can use the default media, which is this one. You can put a custom image from media library. You can also use the Unsplash library, which will put random images on your website. You can also put a video background here, so you can select a video from YouTube or custom URL, and then you can paste the video here. You can also put a pattern here, a solid color or a gradient color. So this is dependent on you, that how you want this page to look like. Now what I usually do is I use a custom image from media library, and I have an image for all the websites. and I usually put this image on the website. Now this don't need any logo or the text, so we can disable this from here. Now again save all changes and let's refresh. Okay, let's remove this as well. And now we have this image on our website. Now you can customize this look according to your need. So let me show you a few more themes of this. If you go back to settings, then scroll down and you can activate this theme or this one. So for example, I want this one. And let's refresh again. You can also preview the theme here. So for example, I want to preview this, then I can click this. Okay, let's remove our changes. We will change this to default media. So let's go back and preview this. And this is how it will look. So you can put a countdown on your website, a timer which will show that after how much time does your website will go live. So you can customize this look as well. So to customize this, let's go back. We will activate this. Now we will go to content. And again, you can change everything on this page. For example, you want to change the title, the link, and the sub message. You can change the background like this, and you can change the color, the overlays, etc. And you can disable or enable the logo icon as well. And this is the countdown. So as you can see, we have 23 hours, and you can increase or decrease this from here. For example, I'll choose another date and we'll save all changes, and let's refresh this. Then as you can see, 1 day and 23 hours. So that is how you can customize this. Now let's see how we can collect the emails from the visitors and then how we can notify them. So to do this, just go back, and if you scroll down in the same page, then you will see CMP subscribe form. So just enable this. Now scroll down and save all changes. And let's preview this again. Then as you can see, we have the email address here. We can put our email and then we can get notified once the website goes live. Now you can also customize this form. For example, you want to display the GDPR, then you can check this box. You can enable automatic subscribe pop-up and so on. And to check this, you can write your email address and can click on submit. And as you can see, this email address is already on our list. So let's try another one. And submit this. As you can see, thank you, your sign up request was successful. And let's check the email. So go back. And now you can go to CMP subscribers. And these are the emails that I have subscribed there. You can delete any of these, and to delete this, just click on delete, and that's it. So that is how you can display an email form and can collect emails and then you can notify them. Now let's see more options, and go to content, scroll down. Then you can enable any of the social icons also. For example, I want to display Facebook. I can write the URL here and this will display on our website. So let's try this. Let's refresh this. And as you can see, we got the Facebook icon. Now if someone click this, then this will take them to our Facebook profile. And if I scroll down, we can put a copyright notice or anything we want in the copyright section, which is this. So if you want to change this, then you can write your own message here. For example, then this will change the message. Now if I want, I can change this. So let's change this to a okay, and inside customize tab you will see the color and the font family, the font sizes, and this is for the text that is appearing here on the coming soon page. So for example, I want to change the font family. So this is Source Sans Pro and I want to change this to Roboto. And we can also upload our own custom fonts, and let's save our changes. And if I refresh this, then as you can see the font family has changed now. So in the customize tab you can customize the color, the font family and the font size, and you can set them according to your need. Now in the SEO analytics tab, to understand this better, we will go back to the setting tab, and as we talked about this earlier, I want to explain this before we go to SEO analytics. And the main difference between a coming soon and the maintenance mode is, if you put a coming soon page on your website, then your website will be indexed in the search result and people will be able to find this. But if you put a maintenance mode, then your website will not be indexed and no one will be able to see your website until and unless they have your website link. And the redirect mode is simple. If you want to redirect the user of this website to another website, then you can use this mode. So for example, I want people to reach another website by visiting this website, then we can do this with this plugin as well. So for example, this is my main website, so I'll just open this in new tab, we'll copy its link, and now I will put the URL here. And we can also set a time delay. So for example, they will see a coming soon page for 1 or 2 seconds, then will be redirected, or if you put a 0, then they will be redirected immediately. Now let's save our changes. And now if I visit this website, and then as you can see, this take me to the website that I put there. So that is how you can redirect people from a website to another website, and in case you are working on the website. So let's go back to the coming soon, and now we will go to SEO and analytics, and here you can change the payocon, which is this one right here, and you can put an image or a logo here. You can change the website title and the description. You can change the SEO image and search engine visibility and so on. So this is completely dependent on you, that how you want to customize your website. And I'm not going in detail because if you are putting a coming soon page, then it means that you are working on your website and you don't need any of these functionalities. In the custom CSS tab, you can put custom CSS to customize the landing page, which is also not necessary. And in the advanced tab, and inside advanced tab, we have the whitelist, the blacklist, we have the custom URLs, and we have the bypass notification, etc. So let's check them one by one very quickly. Now inside the page whitelist, as you can see, we have the CMP whitelist. So if I set any of the page here, then that page will be not visible on the internet. For example, I want to pick the about page here, and let's save our changes. Now if I refresh this, then as you can see, we have our website live, and if I go to about page, then that page is not available. So that is what the page whitelist do for us, and same as the blacklist, and this will do the opposite. So if I choose the about page here, then the about page will be visible and no other page will be visible, and that is how this works. And inside custom URL, we can change the URL of our WordPress login. So every time we want to log into the dashboard, we use WP admin in front of our domain. so you can change it here if you want. But the important one here is the bypass. As I said earlier, if you are creating this website for your client and you want him to be able to see the website, then you can create a special link for him and he will be able to visit that URL and will be able to see the website. So how it works is you can set a user rule for your client. For example, you want to make him an editor or something on your website, then he will be able to see the website. But if you want to create a custom URL, then you can enable this. And as you can see, we have this URL. If you want to change this, then you can change this right here. So for example, I write something like this, and this is the time for the cookie expiration, and it indicates that how long your client will be able to see the website or anyone you are sending this link to. So this is by default 2 days. So let's save our changes. Now if I copy this URL and paste it right here, then as you can see, we can view the website by using this link. And that is how this works. So you can create a custom URL for your client or anyone whom you want to check the website, and can send this link and they can see the website using this link. And inside notification, you can enable email notification to those who are your new CMP subscriber or anyone. So the CMP subscriber are those who fill the form on your coming soon page, and you can notify them here by clicking this and saving all the changes. So after you disable the coming soon mode and you make your website live, then they will get an email notification that the website is live and they can visit it. And this is how the notification works. And under this tab, you can customize the top bar, the scripts, and so on. So this is the top bar. If you want to make this visible on the website, then you can select a role to whom you want to display the bar, and then you can save the changes. And the last one is the import and export, which is very important as well. You can export these settings and you can import them on another website. So for example, you are creating multiple websites and you want to put the same coming soon page and you don't want to do all these changes, then you can do with import and export option. You can export all the settings you made on this plugin right here, and then you can import them on the other websites you need to put the coming soon page. And the last thing here is the CMP translation. So if you are creating this website in another language, then you can change things here. For example, you want to translate this, then you can write your own translation here, and basically you can change everything on the coming soon page. So let me show you a very quick example. If I want to change this, for example, I write this, and if I save all changes, then as you can see I have changed this, and if I refresh this, then as you can see it changed. And that is how the translation works. So that was it for this plugin. Hope you will have learned something new in this video. If you have any questions, you can always ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.